many times have you used any of these excuses? I'm not ready. The timing's not right. I'm not prepared enough. I'm waiting for the perfect moment. The truth is, you'll never feel ready. The timing will never feel right. And there'll probably never be a perfect moment. You just have to find a moment, commit, and make it work. So whatever it is that you've been holding off on, just start.
Answer this, okay? Whose fault is it that you're fat? Whose fault is it that you're broke? Whose fault is it that you don't have the house or the car you've always dreamt of? Whose fault is it that you're in this situation that you are now? You see, the hard part here is that everything is you. You have always been the reason, and you will always be the reason why you don't succeed. And the moment that you realize that you are the reason why you're not successful or happy or fulfilled, is because you haven't taken the moment to self-love yourself and actually reflect on what you want in life and how you can get it. It's not your mom's fault, okay? It's not your dad's fault. It's not your past fault. It's you and you only. So let's get our shit together. It's not easy, but that's life. Life is a journey and it goes up and down, but let's go.
Do not put a timeline on your love life. Do not put a deadline on your success. You will constantly be wondering why you are not happy. Your emotions are not based off of your age. It is never too late or too early. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. A lot of the time we put deadlines on things. I want to be married by the time I'm 23. I want to have kids by the time I'm 30. I must be a millionaire by the time I'm 35. And this is just not the way life works for everyone. And sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow, and I get it. I put deadlines on myself all the time. But it's okay to feel like you're not where you're supposed to be yet. Maybe you've been working really hard for something you're not quite where you want to be. That's okay. But what is not okay is for you to beat yourself up over that. Everything will come in perfect timing. I've been at this social media shit for over 8 years, and I used to always beat myself up being like, I'm working so hard, but it hasn't come yet. And I would get so pissed off at myself. And then I learned a few things about myself. I grew up a little bit. I thought I was ready. But looking back now, I was not ready for social media. Everything comes in perfect timing. I had to grow up a little bit. I had to mature. I had to learn a few more things. And just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to.
I told you that all the problems in your life are all caused by the same thing, and therefore they all have the same solution. You may think that the different areas of your life, your relationships, your friendships, your finances, your career, are all disjointed, but that's an illusion, because the one constant throughout all of those areas of your life is you. And in a lot of my coaching sessions, when we look closer at what's really going on in each area of the person's life, we find that it's actually all caused by one core limiting belief. And this belief is either, it is not safe, or I am not worthy. You can see how this plays out in the worthiness piece, right? Imagine that you keep having problems in relationships, like finding your soulmate, and you're also having problems in finances. You know, you're having a hard time selling. Those both come down to worthiness, feeling like you are worthy of the good things. This is so crucial because once you understand what the core limiting belief is, you can do the work to eradicate it. And once the limiting belief is gone, the rest of your life can heal. EFT, baby.
Of material possessions can make you very unhappy.
Yes.
So being poor can make you unhappy, but being rich is not going to make you happy. And what happens, unfortunately, a lot of people struggle through their whole lives to make money. They make some, they're exhausted, and then they're like, well, now why am I not happy? I guess I'm just not a happy person, and smart people aren't happy. That's like a great little way to people feel better about it. They say, well, if you're smart, you're not happy, right?
Honest, somebody needs to remind you, because you just been in your head way too much, doubting yourself and just beating yourself up. Why are you doing that? You are beautiful. You have the strength and the resilience to pursue this next thing in your life. You have the beauty within yourselves to step up and live your truth. Stop being so hard on yourself, and let's rest and curate and nurture this energy.